Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're talking about Centrify Identity Service and its extended support for Google Apps for Work. As you know, Centrify has provided SSO services for Google Apps for a few years now. It also has added support for provisioning. And as you can see in here, I have a simple provisioning in which I'm using a role called Google Apps that is tied to a a group in Google Apps that I have set up. So I have a couple of groups set up. Um, what I'm doing here is I'm seeding that group using members from an Active Directory domain, and that gives me the flexibility of managing who gets Google Apps from an Active Directory group. But let's talk about some of the enhanced things that just came out recently. Some of you may not know, but Centrify is the first identity provider to be invited to the Enterprise Mobility Management initiative at Google. So working really hard to enhance the experience. And in here, what I've done is if I look at my admin console, which I'm actually protecting with the password walleting capabilities, I've actually enabled Chrome management. And one of the things that I've enabled is an application called Centrify for Chromebook. So I'm going to go ahead and test it. We also provide support for enrolling Chromebooks through Centrify as an IDP. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use Fred Thomas's credential, and this little demo is just going to show you that we can log in with Centrify as the IDP, and we can have that application provisioned. So logging in as Fred Thomas, new profile here, and I'm just going to press sign in with an empty password. So in here, I'm being redirected back to Centrify. Notice that it's trying initially to log in with Active Directory credentials. That's going to fail because I'm not on premises. So I'm actually just being presented with the login. So I'm Fred Thomas. In addition, now because it's I have an authentication profile enabled, I don't have a cookie in this browser, so I'm being prompted to provide an additional factor of authentication. For quickness, I'm just going to use security question. Ideally, you would not enable this this factor because it's very easy to attack with social engineering. So in here, put in my Active Directory password. And notice that I'm going to be redirected back. So it's saying, that it's being managed by my Google Apps domain. And if I want to link the data for the existing thing, so I'm going to just go ahead and link data. And I'm signing into Chrome, and notice as Fred. And if I look at the apps, what I'm looking for is Centrify for Chrome. And notice that it's been provisioned. So that's it. A lot of exciting things coming. I wish I had a management license to show you a Chromebook that I have right here, but that's going to be for next. And I hope you enjoyed this demo.